It's breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on Instagram, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook group, Prince Miller Entertainment TV. We're available on Twitter at PMillerENT. Today is the 25th of April 2022. And so, guys, here's the latest. Zimbabwe's largest business group has warned that the economy faces collapse if the government insists on foisting the rapidly weakening local currency on the market when it is obvious that it is no longer viable. The Confederation of Zimbabwe Industries, which groups some of the country's biggest companies, upped the ante yesterday, is one that the Zimbabwe dollar was on the brink of rejection in the face of exchange instability and increasing inflation. In its position paper on the sensitive issue leaked to the media on Friday, CZI called on the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe (RBZ) to suspend the foreign currency auction system after the Zim dollar fell to $350. The suggestion seems to have angered RBZ Governor John Mangudwa, who issued a tense statement that the auction system would remain because suspending it would cause shortages of goods on the market and abate inflation. However, CZI President Kurai Macheza yesterday said that there was need for a compromise. I think the route of discussion and engagement should be open, and we are all really positive that these engagements will take us forward. I don't think authorities will not listen to us. They may have a position, but I'm sure that position can be debated and common ground can be found, he said. I'm sure they will listen to what we have highlighted in that paper and they will engage. We are not saying that they can adopt 100% of the recommendations. Some of them can be picked, but I'm sure that common ground can be found. Should the status quo remain, much as I said, I'm sure some will have difficulty to continue operating. It is going to be difficult, but look, the situation has been difficult for the Zimbabwean operating environment, and I'm sure some may actually find it difficult to continue. CZI was adamant in its position paper that getting the price of foreign currency right was fundamental to Zimbabwe's economic development. An overvalued Zim dollar broadly undermines the scope of maximizing structural efficiency and the growth of both the export industry and the import substitution, it said. The policy of maintaining an overvalued Zim dollar imposes a big tax on the export industry, undermining its growth and transparency. The policy also unwittingly subsidizes imported industrial goods that then start competing unfairly for supermarket space with local manufactured goods and accelerates deindustrialization. CZI also suggests that foreign currency retentions be financed through the budget and that banks encourage exporters to freely set reserve prices and sell their foreign currency on the auction system. The group also suggests that the central bank should do away with the foreign currency priority list and liberalize the market while also keeping tight control on money supply. It also called for RBZ to suspend quasi-fiscal activities which increases money supply growth and create market distortions or arbitrage opportunities. Mangudwa responded, government and the bank RBZ are committed to an orderly de-dollarization process, and hence it is false that a monocurrency system is now in place. The foreign currency auction system remains in place and will not be suspended, as doing so will cause shortages of goods on the market and abate inflation. All foreign exchange accounts are safe and the bank has no reason to appetite to raid the accounts as alleged in the CZI paper. As a result of the Zim dollar depreciation and rising inflation, prices are soaring almost daily as businesses trying to maintain the value of goods and services. The annual inflation rate is particularly reached 72.7% as of last month. Renowned American economist Steve Hanke gave the country the highest inflation rate in the world at the start of last week. I measure Zim's inflation every day with PPP and high influence data at 189% per year. It has surprised Venezuela and soared to the top of my weekly watch list. According to my precise measurements, Zim is now the not so proud owner of the highest annual inflation in the world, he wrote in a tweet dated April 17. In a tweet on Friday, Hank said Zimbabwe's annual inflation rate was now at 207%. Zimbabwe's government is so crooked that its own anti-corruption commissioner was fired for being corrupt. This story is ironic with a capital I. Speaking of I, consider inflation. In Zimbabwe, inflation no laughing matter. Today, I measure Zimbabwe's inflation at 207% per year. That's a 1-year high, he said. So guys, that's the latest here regarding to Zim dollar. And yes, amangudya vari kuti aiwa dollar ngarirambe riripo, and things will stabilize soon, but mashofu maprices ari kukwira singatomboite. At the moment mafuta ato zvekuma $10, and yes, a bottle of cooking oil 2 liter, yeah, almost 1,500 and something Zimbabwe dollar. That's a lot of money. Most people cannot afford that, and imimari yakawanda yoyo just kungotenga mafuta ekuti ukwanise kubikisa. I know that cooking oil is also expensive in other countries also, but in Zimbabwe it's 1,575 Zimbabwe dollar. That's a 2 liter of cooking oil, which is almost like $10.16 though price cooking oil, buying it at official exchange rate and of 155, and singataurere kuti black market tishandisa iyo auction rate yacho, and saka motonemeko kuti it's becoming so expensive. 10 years ndokuti utenga 10 liters emafuta at the moment in Zimbabwe. And so ngatitaure in the comment section. This is daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Remember guys to like, share, comment and follow, and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads we do upload here. This is daily news, breaking news, everyday news. Bless up.